This is Alex with Silver Snakes, and this is Stefanies Rock Show.
Hey, what's up? It's Steph with Stefanies Rock Show. We're here with Alex from Silver Snakes. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
You rock. So I had to, I looked it up and it was pretty freaking cool. Your dad's a rock star in his own right.
In his own right.
Did he inspire you to jump into the music scene?
More than anything, it was just in my blood. More than the inspiration, it was just a given that I was going to do music, and he's always fostered that in me since I was born, and he's always been very supportive.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, and then I was really curious. I know I could be totally off base, but I used to watch Nickelodeon. I was born in '86, and there was the Hidden Temple show, and my favorite group was the Silver Snakes that wore the silver hat, shirt. Does that inspire your name at all, or no?
It actually didn't, and we didn't. I remember seeing that show a few times when I was a kid. I didn't have cable when I was a kid, so when we hear that and they're like, it has to be from that, we're like, no, sorry.
Okay, so not the only one though that is.
That's probably the most frequently asked question. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
It's
yeah.
funny. I thought I was the only dork that loved that Nickelodeon show growing up. So I was like, and that was my favorite. There was 4 different groups, and the Silver Snakes were the ones I always rooted for. So okay, that's cool. So then, I wanted to know how the band has grown or the sound has transformed from Year of the Snake to, is it Saboteur?
Saboteur. Year of the Snake was kind of like the tail end of us being a just straightforward hard rock band, I would say. Our first 2 albums are very riff driven. They're very guitar rock, very just post-hardcore, I guess you could call it. And with Saboteur, we wanted to go in a new direction, and we started messing around with electronics and bringing in those heavier elements of our past bands that we were always kind of hesitant to incorporate that, because we're like, all right, we're a rock band, And once we kind of faced the music that we have that in us, we have it in us to write heavy music. We started reintroducing that to what we're doing, and we're really happy with that combination of, I guess, genres, you could say, that we've ended up with on the new album.
That's cool. Mm-hmm. And so, what is Saboteur? Like, what does that mean?
It's someone that commits an act of sabotage, and that's what the album's about. It's about sabotage. It's all negativity. It's all angry. It's all there's not a glimpse of positivity in that record, and I like it that way. I want to keep it an angry record, and it's something that you don't always need something uplifting and positive when you're in a dark place. Sometimes you just want someone to be in solidarity with you there, and no matter what it is you're angry about, I wrote that record from a spot that basically not console, but basically it could be there and act as the crutch. It's like, yeah, I get it. You have every right to be mad. You have every right to be angry at this, things in your life, things going on in the government, in the world, whatever it is. And yeah, that's the role that record plays.
That's what I love personally about rock and roll and metal music is when I'm upset or pissed off, it is my therapy. I can put on the record and just let it out or get into the rage of the lyrics and the music. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that have come to you and said that your music has helped them through a tough time.
Definitely, in all sorts of different ways. We were really touched a few weeks ago learning of a fan that has been including us on a playlist he's using to get through his chemotherapy. And reading about that, my mom's a cancer survivor, and reading about his story, and even though he's using what I would say negative songs, he could be directing that towards his illness. You know what I mean? So
like fuck cancer.
Exactly, fuck cancer.
Yeah.
So it's been it's surreal to hear those types of stories and to hear when people make those connections, because personally it was all, like I said, it's all negative. It's all just a fit of rage, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes negative can turn you into positive later, though. So you guys are going on stage in a little bit. Who is your favorite act to see on Sunday's day of Aftershock 2016?
Korn.
Yeah,
Hands down. Hands down. We just got off tour with them, and I got to watch them every night for the last month.
Wow.
And I'll be up there again tonight just singing along to every song, and they're great dudes. We got to know them, and it's cool to be able to call them friends now and be such a big fan of all their music. Their new record is incredible.
I haven't heard it yet. I need to. I'm like a 90s. I did the Family Values tour of Limp Bizkit and Korn. I'm obsessed.
That's the thing. If you're a 90s Korn fan, this is the album for you that you've been waiting for. It touches on that. It's heavier. It's darker. It's my favorite thing they've done in a very long time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're excited. Korn, Discovery Stage, 6:35. Thank you so much, Silver Snakes, for stopping by, and we're excited to check you guys out. Cool. Thank you, dude, so much.
Anytime.
You're pinky.